Yes, we are live now, and let me share my screen. Okay, and I hope my screen is visible. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, hello everyone, and welcome. Thank you for joining today's session titled Inside Excel Competitions Real Case Walkthrough. Today, we'll take a closer look at how Excel competitions really work behind the scenes and how real problems are approached and solved. This meetup is part of our Azerbaijan Data and AI Meetup group, where our goal is always to innovate, educate, and inspire. In this session, Christian will walk us through a real competition style case, and you'll see practical techniques, smart use of formulas, and structured, let's say, problem solving approaches. Whether you are preparing for Excel competitions or simply want to improve your skills, this session will give you valuable real world insights. Now, let me introduce our speaker for today. Jean Philippe Christian Mbolanantenaina is an analyst at some product where we work together. He's my colleague. He's a talented young professional from Madagascar with a master's degree in accounting and finance. He also holds several certifications from the Corporate Finance Institute, including FMVA, PIDA, and FPAC. Christian is passionate about solving complex Excel problems and continuously developing his expertise in finance and data analysis. We also have exciting sessions coming up with amazing speakers, including Amit Chandak, Anna Letizia Sampaio, and Anna Bardiu. So make sure to stay connected and join our future meetups as well. Before we continue to just a few quick reminders. Please feel free to engage and prepare your questions. We'll have a Q&A session at the end, and this session is being lively streaming on YouTube channel, and we may also share follow-up materials after the event. So here is the agenda for today. The first 5 minutes is introduction by me, and that I'm doing right now. And the 35, maybe 40 minutes is presentation by Christian. And at the end, we'll have Q&A session with all attendees. Here I see my mistake, sorry for this mistake. And please keep your questions in mind so we can address them at the end. To stay connected, you can follow up our meetup page, and you can also reach out via his email address, arbali@excelworld.org, and using my phone number. And now I would like to hand it over to our speaker. Christian, the floor is yours, and welcome. Good luck.
Thank you, Nicola. Hello, everyone. Today, we're gonna see the space provided by Harry Watson, which is a text cases. In this case, we just have some words which is encrypted, and we need to decrypt it following this logic here. And let's start. The question is just asking if this is a character, we just need to return the code. And if it's the code, which we need to return the character. And to do that, we can use the error function, the error, the car of this one, to return the code of this one. And that's how you solve the level 1. Level 2 is pretty the same, but instead of using Unicode and using car and code, you need to use Unicar and Unicode. So 4. Okay. So there we go. For the level 3, you need to shift this string like this shift. For example, here you have C, and before C you have E, A, and you go back to state. This is the mechanism. And to do that, first you need to transform this character into this code version. And if you don't know, the code of A is 65 in the SK model, and we will use that by taking this minus 65. After that, we will add the shift and wrap this in the mode 26, and then add 65 again. And if you take the character to the core of this, you obtain the, and that's how you solve the level 3. The level 4 is the same, but instead of just having one character, you have a word. So first, you need to split it. This is a trick we saw in the last video. That's how you split your word. And then taking again the code of each character, deducting 65, adding the shift, wrapping everything around the mode 26, adding back the 65, and converting everything into a character. And concatenate everything. And that's how we solve level 4. Passing into the level 5. This one is a little tricky because you have a whole sentence. The clue is for each sentence, the starting word is a days of a week. So you need to find out which shift gives us the days of the week. If we have this as a encrypted message, starting words. So first, you need to take starting words. Sorry, like so, using text before, and then uh, we need to shift this first. If I want to shift this like 26 times with each of this number, which is the number of alphabet, I can do that with maps, the function map. But first, I must have a range that only contains these words. So I'm gonna use that in the map with the sequence map. It's one that is sequence, and then lambda a 3. Uh, let's take. Oh, sorry. Since we have already the calculation logic here, we're just gonna take this one. And we'll just replace the variable. So here you have have A, and here you have B. Here Yeah, you're good, I think. Yep. And as you can see, here you have the days of the week. So we need to take on which number this days of the week occurs in this list. So to do that, we can just match, let's say, we can use number, we can use numeric match of this in this days of the week. And after that, we can do and match again. Two against everything. And after that, you have the shift, which is 18. And the developer ask for the decrypted message words for the last word, which is this one, using the shift. So we will just take last word, place the text after, -1 to take the last word, and with the same logic, decrypt it with this formula. We need to point this here and point this one here. And that's how you solve the level 5. The level 6 introduce a new type of shift, which is the long shift, where the first letter will be shifted by the long shift times the position of the character in the words, and the second one, the long shift times the tenth one, the third one, the long shift times 2, and so on. And the long shift is based on the days of the week. So let's do that here. Gonna have the long shift. We can do X lookup, days of the week, and days of the week, and return the long shift. After that, we have also the ordinary shift, which is based on the senders and the recipients. So in this example, we have Olivia senders and David as recipient. And in this tab, it will be just the ordinary shift. So Olivia, which is here, and David, which is here. Yeah, which is here. So the ordinary shift will be this number. And first, I'm gonna transform it into a table. It will be more easy to manipulate in that structure. So, and there, we can value. And to have the type version of all the senders, we can use this trick. So if the senders is equal to the recipient, we return an A. Otherwise, we return all the senders. And after that, we need to wrap it to the two columns and ignore all the errors. You can also use the same trick for the recipient, like that. And for the ordinary shift. And I'm gonna name the short shift 3, the pro. Okay, so here gonna have the ordinary shift with which is this top, this under, the second, under, and returning the values. After having that, we need to split the word using the same trick. Taking the Unicode of this splitted word, adding the ordinary shift, and then adding the long shift, which is the sequence of length of this word starting from 0 and times the long shift. Once we have that, we need just to write it in a unicorn and then concat everything. That's how it's solved level 6. Level 7 is a bit tricky because you need to decrypt all these messages. And all you know is that the first words in this method, in this correspondence, start with a days of the week. So you need to figure out the ordinary shift and the long shift. And after you decrypted all the messages, you need to find in which of this correspondence is this crime, and then giving the sender of the messages. And to do so, we're gonna create a new sheet to the level 7. What I refer here, number 7, top 7, place BD returning place. After having that, and let us take one correspondence. So I can use the data further after that. And extract the values before this space. Here I'm gonna make a table, and there I use all this sorted by shift, these values, the line with 7 columns starting from 0. So, and we will gonna reverse the steps that we use in level 6, and we're gonna do it with all the possible case and figure it out on which case occurs the days of a week. So as we already have this formula, you can just take this, paste it here, or this one, this one, instead of adding, we're gonna subtract its value with also plan of this value and times one. So extracting this one, and we do have an error. We're going to just opening and a from the right. And after having this, we're gonna figure out on which of these cells occurs the basal fluid. So I need to have another calculation here, which is gonna take that. Let me name this first of all F3. Perfect F3 stop. So here gonna filter base 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 week equals this. Control enter, which is copy the formula. And as you can see, here we have 1 day of a week. So this means that for this correspondence, the sender is Felix and the ordinal shift is this value and the long shift is this one. So we need just to test that number match days of a week and this. See, yes, and we need to add more on this. So when there is a days of a week, it's return one, and we do the same thing here to figure out the long shift. So replacing this stress with one. After having that, we can figure out first who is the sender, what is the ordinary shift, the long shift, and the decrypted. Here we can just do and look up or next to the filters, senders. It is one. Here I'm gonna add an template column. Days of the week. This is in it's much of days of the week. Here for the race, the minimum. Here have this one with this one equals to one. Right there, we're gonna do the same. Enter this value equal to one. And shift is just this much. 1 is calculation. And we need to add -1 because the shift start is 0. Having done that, now we can decrypt the message. Use the let to do so. First, I will be both this. We will be with a equals line of a by 1. Let's call this b. It will split this correctness. After that, C is gonna be Unicode of B minus the element shift first, sequence of len of A starting from 0 and times element shift, and after that minus the ordinary shift. So that we got this, and this just if P is less or equal to 0, we return B, otherwise we return the car of C. But yeah, and then we just put on card B. After having that, we can use the data table to solve everything. Like this thing. Enter 9, I guess. That's some errors. Let's see what's going on. That we have to paste here. Yep. So let's just take first one. Then again. And that's how you encrypt messages. After having that, then it just search each word in this decrypted message. And to do so, you can do and number search of this word in here. Copy. And here you can just do an Excel cup. Pop one in this and return this and that. And that's how we solve level 7. So yes, this here. Add to do A1 there F9. This have one longer stairs. Let's see what's going on. Okay. There we go. We have two possible answers here. So I'm pretty sure that for this one, the senders will be Amelia. Let's see if it is the right one first. No? Oh, what's going on. What? Oh, let's put this here. Here we go. This is the workout for us here. We have the choices. And that's how you solve the level 7. Let's do the policy question. Convert all characters given in level 1 and 2 to their corresponding code Unicode numbers. What is the arithmetic meaning of all the Unicodes and using the original given Unicode of what's preferred? Okay, so to do so, let me just do round the average of the stack of the state number state is this. Here we need to copy this one. This is the number. We are just determining it for the right. We need to take the Unicode of all the characters, mean the average, and round into the nearest integer. For this is 2, what is the most common ordinary shift in level 3 and 4? Okay, so you can use root by mistake, the shift, copy everything once again, paste, and we need to count, and sort it in descending order by the second columns. So we will have that, and I can just the first values, and the answer is 1. On the corresponding tab, determine the Unicode numbers of all the symbols, including space between words. What is the sum? Okay. So first, we need to split this once, then of this by 1, and then take the Unicode of everything and sum them up. Copy down from everything. I'm pretty sure that this is not first. Oh, this is the wrong one. Let's see what's going on here. Let's redo it here. And question time to the number of folks and what is some okay. This once, then this by 1 character. So then sum everything. It gives me the same as yours. Let's see if we have the same character here. Oh, we are missing some characters. That's why. So we just do this here. I think that I deleted some characters here. Oh, yeah. What about will be here? That's why it's called people. This is free. For that, on the people tab, what is the maximum shift difference between any given pair of people? See, let's make this false tool. And what I can do is just in the next up this and this and the reverse from there. So is recipient and sender determine the values, and after having that, can take the absolute value of this and this and take the maximum number here. Okay, for the last level on which state is the most crimes occur and how many times it appears right in first as day. Okay, so we already have that here. We can just count. It's we can of everything of this is and this of this and this is credit. And that's how we solve the case. That's how you get the perfect score. Do you have any comments, Ilkar?
No, thank you. There is no question or comments related to this demo.
Okay.
Yeah. What I would like to tell is that our next competition is going to happen on June 27th. And so it will be the fourth battle as a local chapter of Financial Modeling World Cup. Azerbaijan local chapter is going to organize. And our next demo with the participation of Christian will be roughly either on May 31st or 1st of June. And just to stay connected, please follow our meetup group and you will get the necessary, the exact information. So in my turn, I would like to thank you, Christian, for your time, for your demonstration. Is there anything you would like to add, go on, or just it's all?
I think that that's all for my side. Thank you for everything in this session and really appreciate it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much once again, and thank you for joining, for your time, Arthur. And let's see. I look forward to having you, Christian, for our next demonstration that's going to be related to Excel competition. That leads us to Las Vegas in December 2026. Thank you once again. See you in upcoming meetups. Bye.
Yeah.